Okay, welcome to week 5 of my Blue Apron unboxing. I love coming home and finding my Blue Apron. I was so upset last week when I wasn't able to make my unboxing video. I came home and Josh had already opened and taken everything out. I said, did you at least film it? And he said, no. So it was whatever. I was so overwhelmed last week anyway. Finals. And I'm still really overwhelmed. I've got 2 more weeks of finals and I want to kill myself, but at least this makes me happy, so I'm glad. Let's get started. Let's open up our goodies. All right, so our snippet from the farm this week is on mushrooms. I have a cool picture of some fungi. So we're gonna be eating mushrooms with one of our meals. I'm excited. First meal that we have listed in our recipes is soy glazed meatballs with Swiss chard, jasmine rice, and marinated radish. I love Asian style meatballs. I usually make them myself. I just add a little soy sauce, some ginger, scallions. They're delicious. So I'm assuming it'll probably be the same type of recipe. Then we have seared chicken and verjus pan sauce. How sexy. And then I'm assuming this is where our mushrooms will be. Yep. Oh, so 4 ounces of white mushrooms. And then our last meal, which I'll be cooking for today, is red curry and coconut shrimp stir fry. Josh chose this one specifically, so I'm excited. Cook up some shrimp and make my a red curry for the first time. Now to get to our space bag. Oh, it's so sticky. Alrighty. We have 1 bag of collard greens, 1 bag of our hearty kale. Let's see. A bag of Swiss chard. So we have lots of leafy greens today, or this week. 1 little tiny thin scallion that looks really sad. Luckily, I always buy extra scallions because I like scallions. I like putting scallions in my meal. Ooh, I was just telling Josh last week because we had English peas with one of our meals. And I was like, I wanted to eat it with pea shoots. There we go. Pea shoots. We have our white mushrooms. These are our, let's see, extra long rice noodles. So I'll be using this with our curry tonight. Then we have another little tiny thin scallion. We have, ooh, several sprigs of fresh thyme. Oh, I can smell it through the plastic. Beautiful. We have our bag of jasmine rice. I made the jasmine rice so good last week. I know it's just rice, but it still tasted really good. And then our red potatoes. I also found a lime, 1 radish, and now for our knick-knack bags. This is the red curry shrimp knick-knack bags, so I'll keep that separate since I'm cooking that tonight. I also have seared chicken knick-knacks, and then our soy glazed meatball knick-knacks. So to get to our prime meats for this week. Slide out the cardboard. Oh my goodness. I keep thinking these will get lighter and they just keep staying heavy. Alrighty, and now for our meats, we have premium ground beef, 85% lean, 50% fat. Next up, we have our Tradesman premium cut chicken thighs. I always love their chicken breast, so the chicken thighs should be just as good. And I think these might be skin on. I like their quality of meats. And then we have our wild Gulf shrimp. Cool. I don't know if I've ever had wild shrimp, at least cooked wild shrimp. So this seems to be all our ingredients for this week because I just see another ice pack on the bottom. Hopefully I didn't forget another key ingredient in the box like I did last week, but we'll figure it out. So I'm going to get all the stuff that I need for our red curry, and then I'll come back and we will film the mise en place, you know, the chopping, the cutting, the cooking. We're gonna get everything together and you'll see. Okay, so for tonight we are having the red curry and coconut shrimp stir fry with rice noodles and pea shoots. Let's see if we get to the pea shoots. I was happy. I was saying last week we had the English peas, and I was saying I want to try the pea shoots. And we get to. Okay, ingredients: 10 ounces of shrimp, 7 ounces of the white rice noodles, 1 scallion. That's kind of teeny tiny, so I might use a little bit more than just the 1 scallion. 1 lime, and a bunch of collard greens, which he has right there. And then our 1/2 ounce of pea shoots. In our knick-knack bag, we have 1 tablespoon of red curry paste and 1/2 cup of coconut milk powder. Makes 2 servings. Prep time 15 minutes. Cook time 15 to 25 minutes. Good, because I am hungry. Step 1. Prepare the ingredients. Wash and dry the produce. Heat a medium pot of salted water to boiling on high. So let me start with that. Then we are supposed to cut and discard the root end of the scallion, thinly slice the white bottom, and cut the green tops into 1/4 inch pieces. Remove and discard the collard green stems, thinly slice the leaves. Okay, using a peeler, remove the green rind of the lime, avoiding the white pith. Mince the rind to get 2 teaspoons of zest, or use a zester, so I'm going to zest the lime. Okay, so I'm going to whisk together the coconut milk powder and 1/2 cup of water until smooth. Putting the extra long rice noodles into the pot of boiling water. Oh, I dropped one. Where they shall cook for 4 to 6 minutes or just tender. Oh man, Blue Apron has given me such a newfound appreciation for lime.
Yeah. And then quartered?
Yeah. Our bowl of coconut milk.
Alright.
Alright, now that we have our mise en place, the collard greens, the separated scallions and the quartered lime, the lime zest, chopped very well by my man, and our pea shoots, but I think the pea shoots come in later. Okay, so we're going to cook the aromatics. While the noodles cook in a large pan, heat to, well, this is high-sided pan, so it needs to be high-sided.
That's the best we have.
Which is, that's the biggest we're gonna get. Heat 2 teaspoons of olive oil on medium-high until hot. Then we will add the white bottom of the scallion. Cook and stir frequently, 30 seconds to a minute or until fragrant.
So white buttons go down?
Yes, the white scallions. Cook for 30 seconds to a minute or unless when they're fragrant.
And what else goes in?
The red curry paste.
Okay, what we're doing?
Add the collard greens and 1/4 cup of water to the pan. And a 1/4 cup.
Okay.
Next to the collard greens. You took that smartly. I didn't say it that way.
We got videotape.
Exactly, of you taking it that way and reacting horribly.
Let's see. Okay.
Alright, cook stirring occasionally 2 to 4 minutes or until the collard greens have wilted and the water has cooked off.
It smells incredible.
And then we will add the shrimp and coconut milk. While the collard greens cook, thoroughly rinse the shrimp and pat dry with paper towel. Alright, we have all the shrimp washed and pat dry. We're going to season it and add it to our collard green and red curry mix. Okay, I think we can add our coconut milk mixture now.
Alright. I'm excited to add some moisture to this.
Stir frequently 30 seconds to a minute until thoroughly combined.
Thoroughly?
Mm-hmm.
Like mightily? Okay, now what are we doing with the noodles?
Okay, add the rinsed noodles and half the reserved cooking water to the pan. We'll let it cook for a little bit. Then we're going to stir in the lime zest and the juice of 2 lime wedges.
Yeah.
Then season with salt and pepper to taste again.
Do you mind if I skip the lime and you can put it in after?
Yeah, I'll put it in for mine.